We'll call the meeting to order. Misty, would you call the roll?
Hal Glanville.
Here.
J.R. Huddleston.
Here.
Deborah Johnston.
Here.
Bill Lucan.
Here.
Melissa Niles.
Here.
Travis Orbach.
Here.
Larry Pratt.
Here.
Linda Varvel.
Here, I think.
Thank you. I think so too.
Okay, would you join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, the mayor is out of town on personal business, so as president of the council, I'll be facilitating the meeting this evening. Once again, council members, please abstain from any agenda item that you have a conflict of interest in prior to voting. And with that, can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
I make a motion to
approve the agenda.
Second.
And I have a second. Any discussion? No discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes of the August 7th council meeting?
I make a motion to approve the minutes from the August 7th council meeting.
Second?
Any discussion? No discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Can I have a motion to approve the bills in between?
I make a motion to approve the bills in between for $158,159.13.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Can I have a motion to approve the current claims?
I make a motion to approve the current claims of $77,971.86.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, communications from the public. We have a report from the Hot Springs Public Library Director, Mary Toronas. Quarterly update.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hey, Mary.
Hello,
We can
Mary.
hear you good, right?
All right.
Yep.
For statistics, I'd like to start off with the fact that we have 2,089 people in the Hot Springs area that have library cards this year. There's 1,134 that are in the Fall River County, 211 are in the Custer County, plus some others from out of state that come traveling through. So we have a total of 3,579 patrons currently using our library.
Nice.
We average about 78 cards that are brand new or renewed on a monthly basis. Our circulations, the amount of materials that we send out every month, is about 2,300, so that's including DVDs, books, everything like that. Our summer reading was a hit. It was June 12th through July 21st. Heather had a total of 93 participants with 1,739 hours read total for all these kids.
How many hours?
They did a good job. 1,739 hours.
That's awesome.
It beat
That's a great
last
job.
year.
Yeah.
And they're all excited to do it again next year, so that's a bonus. We did have a special puppet show in there for the kids. There were 35 kids and adults that attended that. We had a firefighter day where 25 kids and adults attended, and a chalk walk, which the kids really liked playing on our sidewalk with the chalk, for 18 kids. So Heather did a really great job this year. She had a great turnout with all the kids. She's actually looking forward to her fall and winter reading program. It'll be for the pre-K kids. Since most everybody else will be in school, we'll let the little ones have some fun. She'll have it every Thursday, September 14th through December 21st. She's going to alternate between reading them stories and doing some fun activities and arts and crafts. We do have a couple of workshops coming up. There's one in Custer this next week. All of us will be up there, but we will open for part of the day. It is a late day anyway, so we'll be open from 4 to 7 on Wednesday, And then hopefully in September, on the 27th through the 29th, all of us will be able to attend, at least in part, a very big annual South Dakota Library Association conference. I'm trying to work it out with the board as to who gets to go when, but hopefully we'll get to attend that. It's got some really good information for all of us to learn. So that one's in September. And that's it.
Those 2 travel training requests are on the bottom of tonight's agenda.
Yeah.
Correct.
Council, any questions for Mary?
Now, I just want to commend you on a wonderful job that you and staff are doing out there. You don't see it. You're up and out of the way, and people don't see what you're doing. And the report that you gave lets us see what you are doing. Wonderful job. Thank you.
Thanks
you.
so much.
Thank you, Mary.
Awesome
Thank you.
numbers.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mary.
You're welcome.
Okay, are there any other communications from the public? Okay. Can I have a motion to go into executive session for personnel and legal?
I make a motion to go into executive session under South Dakota Codified Law 1-25-2, 1 personnel and 3 legal.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. So we will go in at 7:06, and our first discussion will be for personnel, and when we're done with that, I'll come out and get Misty and Garland for the legal discussion. So us back from executive session at 7:24 p.m. And there will be associated actions per the agenda. Okay, can I get a motion to approve personnel actions A through J?
I make a motion to approve personnel actions A through J.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Can I get a motion to approve a plat of Elliott Tracts 1 through 4 of Block 16 of the Stewart's Second Edition?
I make a motion to approve a plat of Elliott Tracts 1 through 4 of Block 16 of Stewart's Second Edition in the town, now city of Hot Springs, Fall River County, South Dakota. Formerly Lot 7 through 9 of Block 33 of Springdale Edition, Lots 6 through 9 of Block 16 of Stewart's Second Edition, and all of the vacated alley adjacent thereto. Lots 1 through 6 of Block 5 of West Side Edition, and all the vacated Evanston Avenue adjacent thereto, and the vacated alley adjacent thereto, and city acreage in the balance of the west 223 feet of south 1/2, north 1/4, southeast quarter lying north of Highway 18.
Second.
Discussion.
Thank you, and I'm sorry that was so long. I don't write those, but that one was particularly
Yeah.
long. Thank you for...
I'll just tell you from planning and zoning, we kind of saw this a few months back where they vacated alleys and whatnot, and now they're creating larger parcels, and I believe it's maybe, I don't know, I won't go there, but they
Just
want,
simplify and split up the property
yes,
between the
simplify
children.
and split up the property with the family.
And for folks that may or may not be familiar, this is a triangular or trapezoidal area that is between 19th and 20th, between the bypass and about halfway to Detroit Avenue. There's a couple of campers sitting on that property now. It's near, in the neighborhood, but not including, I think it's Grandview Trailer Park, that general
Yeah.
area.
The Mammoth site is on the
North
east side, and the Grandview is on the west side of it, and Truck Bypass is on the south. Detroit Avenue is a few lots to the north.
Okay, thanks, Deb. Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Can I get a motion to approve a plat of Lancaster Tract 1 and Lancaster Tract 2 of Block 9, Phillips Edition?
I make a motion to approve a plat of Lancaster Tract 1 and Lancaster Tract 2 of Block 9, Phillips Addition to Hot Springs, Fall River County, South Dakota, formerly Lots 7, 8, and 9, all of the vacated northwest and southeast alley and half of vacated 4th Street adjoining Tract 7, 8, and 9.
Second.
Discussion.
As per planning and zoning, this is a tricky area just outside the VA off of 5th Street, and this property is being accessed through, we're now naming alleys, Roosevelt Alley, to get to this property, and then there's a sharp hill up above that people keep thinking they might be able to develop, but good luck to that. So, yeah, this is just trying to make this parcel, or these two parcels, more usable, I guess. There is one building on the larger section to the right.
Does this replatting adversely impact anyone else's accessibility?
No.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Can I get a motion to approve a plat of Tract 1A and Tract B1 of Block 22, Minnetonka Edition?
Make a motion to approve a plat of Tract A1 and Tract B1 of Block 22, Minnetonka Edition to Hot Springs, Fall River County, South Dakota, formerly Tract A, Tract B, and Tract C.
Second.
Discussion.
So here again, explanation. We saw this recently and previously approved to change the 3 tracks, A, B, and C, to Tract A1 and Tract B1. This change is, if you'll notice, there's a little dog leg that goes on the right side of B1 down from A1, and that's simply to allow them access for sewer onto that upper parcel.
It also looks like garbage pickup in that neighborhood is also in the alley, and it looks like that would allow them to
Take it down.
put their trash can at the alley without crossing someone else's property line.
Right. This is the parcel where the old water tower was.
Oh, okay.
And that Tract D is where the latest governor's house was put in.
Okay.
Thanks, Deb. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Can I get a motion to accept the 2023-2024 propane quote from Enning Propane at $1.37 a gallon?
I make a motion to accept the 2023-2024 propane quote from Enning Propane at $1.37 per gallon.
Second.
Any discussion? This was the lowest of 5 bids received. 6 requests were sent out. No bid was received from one of the companies. Prices ranged from $1.37 to $2 per gallon. Any other discussion? Hearing none. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Can I get a motion to approve a special sale alcoholic beverage license application from Southern Hills Mercantile and Tap Room for the Oktoberfest event at Centennial Park on September 23rd?
I make a motion to accept the special sale alcoholic beverage license application from the Southern Hills Mercantile and Tap Room for the Oktoberfest event to be held on 9/23/23 at Centennial Park, 275 North Garden Street.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Can I get a motion to approve an automatic budget supplement of $17,970.68 to the wastewater fund for improvements other than buildings for the sewer and water main replacement project?
I make a motion to approve the automatic budget supplement of $17,970.68 to the wastewater fund improvement other than building 604-43250-43300 for the sewer and water main replacement project. Grant reimbursement received from CDBG grant number 1919-107-11.
Second.
Any discussion? And just a reminder, this is from the Community Development Block Grant. It's for our ongoing water and wastewater project associated with the road reconstruction. And as we spend the money, we get some of it back, and we wished it would never run out, but that probably won't happen.
We're getting real close.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Can I get a motion to accept the resignation of Steve Wienia from the Historic Preservation Commission, term of 2021 through 2023?
I make a motion to accept the resignation of Steve Wienia from the Historic Preservation Commission, term 2021-2023.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Can I get a motion to approve the mayor, to approve and authorize the mayor or
City Council President.
the city council president to sign a settlement agreement and release of all claims related to the complaint filed against Holt Homes LLC?
Make a motion to approve and authorize the mayor or council president, Bill Lukens, to sign a settlement agreement and release of all claims related to the complaint filed against Holt Homes LLC-23 CIV 23-26.
Second.
Any discussion?
We don't have to make an amended agenda for that or anything?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Can I get a motion to approve the Hot Springs Municipal Airport hangar lease land agreement with Darwin Olberg for the lease of land at the airport, approximately 30 feet wide by 45 feet deep?
I actually messed up the deep and wide in that, so if we could correct that during our motion to 30 feet deep by 45 wide.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I make a motion to approve the HS Municipal Airport hangar land lease agreement with Darwin Yulberg for the lease of land at the airport, approximately 45 foot wide by 30 foot deep, which is 1/2 of Building 8 for an initial term of 30 years effective August 21st, 2023, be billed annually at 12 cents per square feet.
Second.
Any discussion?
Is 30 years a usual thing, or should it be shorter?
No, just as a reminder, this is the agreement that was approved by council on July 17th, which has a term of 30 years with a potential 10-year extension.
Okay.
The
And
intent is to sell it, so it probably won't last 30 years, but that is what you approved at the last
Yeah.
meeting.
Okay.
And also, 12 cents per square foot is the rate in the current fee and bond schedule. Good question, Deb. Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Can I get a motion to approve a travel training request from the Library Director, Mary Terrones?
I make a motion to approve a travel training request from the Library Director, Mary Terrones, and Library Clerks Heather Lee, Nicole Clark, and Laura Blue to attend the 2023 SDLA Annual Conference in Rapid City on 9/27/23 to 9/29/23.
Second.
Any discussion? This is one of those that Mary talked about in her quarterly report. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Can I get a motion to approve another travel training request from the Library Director?
I make a motion to approve the travel training request from the Library Director, Mary Terrones, and Library Clerks Heather Lee, Nicole Clark, and Laura Blue to attend the 2023 Branch Out Library Mini Conference in Custer on 8/23/23.
Second.
Any discussion? Again, this was another opportunity that Mary discussed in her quarterly report. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Takes us to committee reports. Admin Finance, JR, Melissa?
Admin and Finance, next meeting will be September 18th at 1 p.m. at the Mueller Civic Center.
Thank you, JR. Airport Advisory, Travis?
The next meeting for the Airport Advisory Committee will be on Thursday, September 7th at 8:30 a.m. at the airport.
Thank you, Travis. Custer Fall River Regional Waste Management, Larry?
Next meeting will be Thursday, September 14th, 7 p.m. here at the Mueller Center.
Thank you, Larry. Historic Preservation Commission, Deb?
They meet next September 6th, Wednesday, 5 p.m. here at the Mueller Center.
Thank you, Deb. Evans Plunge Advisory Committee, Linda?
I'm not letting you off so easy. We met on August 10th, 2023 at noon. Present were Chris Hansen, Tom Nas, Travis Rydell, Mara Smith, Gabby Martin, and Linda Barbell. The meeting was called to order at 12:02 p.m. We had an introduction of our new member, Travis Rydell, to the group. Gabby gave an update on swimming classes. She had 46 students enrolled, with most passing, and those not passing were absent for the final assessment. And they're looking at holding a small class in December with Lindsay. Tom reported on the inspection of discharge water equipment, or of discharge water. Equipment has been ordered to monitor the pH levels. The HVAC system Brian Nelson has temporarily repaired, and it needs to be replaced. Chris reported we continue to lose people as they return to school and college. We plan on closing the outdoor pool on weekdays, and we have checked with the local vets, and due to high levels of parvo in the area, we will not be doing the puppy plunge for Labor Day in the outdoor pool. Okoya finished training 2 guards before she went on vacation. We will be short on certified guards going into the fall. There were no incidents to report for this last month. The next meeting will be held September 14th, 2023 at noon at the Evans Plunge, and we adjourned at 12:26.
Thank you. Any questions for Linda? Okay, Parks and Rec, Larry?
Next meeting will be Wednesday, September 6th at 2 p.m. here at the Mueller Center.
Thank you, Larry. Planning and Zoning, Deb?
I have a report. Half of it we've already voted on tonight. We met August 16th at City Hall. Present were Joni Hill, Christine Heidebrink, Dwight Wienia, James Forboard, Wayne Hageman, Allison Ritterbusch, Scott Sogi, and myself. Guests present were Roy and Patty Ehlers, Joel Milbrandt, and Jeannie Tiff. The first item was the Lancaster tract, which you approved tonight, lot revision on 4th and Washington. Number 2 was also voted on tonight and approved, the Dreisinga on lot line revision on 23rd and Washington. 2342 Wilson, Jeannie Tiff, lot line setback variance request. After considerable discussion by the commission, the chairman stated no motion is required as the existing homes on the block set the precedent for the front yard setback. The street is very narrow. Ms. Tiff is allowed to place her carport by current ordinances and meet the front yard setback distance as the neighbors have all along the street. And then encroachment at 537 South 16th Street at Evanston. There was a considerable discussion about the original structure and how the building happened over 3 years ago. This was followed by no action from the commission as there was no issue as the sidewalk steps are in the right-of-way, just like numerous others in town. This is an old house that had an addition and then some landscaping, and the front steps from the front door come down into the street, essentially. The house is real close to the street. This is on 16th, just past Detroit. And the house has been for sale, so some buyers were concerned that that the city would come by and make them tear out their front steps that are coming down to the street. But that's kind of a non-issue, and we have all sorts of interesting things like that varied around town. The Elliott tracks we agreed upon tonight. Eiler's property zoned highway service. Nightly rental code compliance. There was discussion about highway service being a perfect zoning to place various rentals. And this was the property that we voted not to have the billboards put on. Someone's considering buying it and was wondering what their options were, and what they're thinking of does fit. So we might be hearing about that in the future. Joel Milbrandt, he's the one that bought Lucy's Dewdrop Inn. We talked about them a few meetings ago. The alley vacating after a lengthy discussion about the efforts and the reasons, there was a motion to approve the vacating to a certain level, but not all of it, like was originally planned. And then pending residential lot fill material at 2326 Washington Avenue considerations. This is between 23rd and 25th Street on Washington. Someone's using a building site lot to throw chunks of cement fill. And there's concerns about, if someone in the future buys that and wants to build on it, it's going to be tricky putting in a basement. So, property owner is using large concrete waste material after the current city highway project to fill the lot. The city ordinances do not specifically define suitable materials. So that's kind of a quandary. Additional comments by the commission. Chairman Olsted would like to recommend to City Council that all vacating be handled to include a replat to eliminate the extensive verbiage that is in some land descriptions to define ownership. Chairman Olsted stated that he would like to see Fall River County identify the replat in the legal description of the property. And that they were adjourned at 9 p.m. The next meeting will be September 20th, 7 p.m. at City Hall.
Okay. Any questions for Deb?
Did P&Z agree to that? I feel like statute recommends that, but we've allowed it to not happen before. So the replat with all vacations. Did your P&Z recommend that? You said
Yes,
he
they're
recommended it,
recommending
so
that it be replatted.
Okay, so this new one that you're just talking about that'll eventually come in front of council for Millbrandt, then that will, a
Yeah,
replat will have to accompany that before it comes in
Yeah,
front of
that's
council?
what we told him he needed to do.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Deb.
Yep.
Public safety, JR.
Public Safety's next meeting will be September
7th.
7th, 2 p.m. here at the Mueller Civic Center. Sorry, I was lost for a minute. Yep,
Thanks.
I'm here now.
Thanks, JR.
Welcome back.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to outdo Linda and Deb with Public Works. Public Works met on Tuesday, August 15th, 1 p.m. here at the Mueller Center. Present were myself, Deb, Melissa, and Mayor Nelson. Employees present were Tracy Bastian and wastewater foreman Jason Carell. Members of the public were Frank Burkholt, Tina Fritz, Bethany Cook, Trevor Cross, and Deborah and Pat Evans. Under new business, first item was alley drainage between Albany and University at 16th Street. 5 members of the public were present to express their concern with the stormwater sewer capacity in the area of Albany Avenue and South 16th Street. Recent hail and rain events have resulted in flooding in the alley between Albany and University. Discussion centered on past attempts to address the issue, the inadequacy of those efforts, and what could be done going forward to effectively address the problem. The Public Works Committee took an action to begin an assessment and develop options for addressing the problem. This action will be added to the active projects list, and updates will be communicated to a representative of the concerned homeowners by the committee chair. New business item 2, drainage and fencing request at 905 South 6th Street. Frank Burkholt was present to discuss 2 issues. The first, fencing options between his property at 905 South 6th Street and the dump station at the east edge of the Mueller Center parking lot. And the second being the old irrigation ditch on the north edge of his property adjacent to the soccer field. After discussion, the committee recommends a replatting of the abandoned Galveston Avenue right-of-way, which would move the property line to the east, or essentially the back side of the existing curb. The property owner states a willingness to cover all or most of the cost of the replatting. The action would allow the property owners to install and maintain a barrier of their choosing between their home and the dump station. Secondly, as the old irrigation ditch does make it difficult to mow and also allows for some areas of standing water and therefore mosquitoes, the committee agrees with the property owner's suggestion to extend the existing drainage pipe from the edge of the Mueller Center parking lot east to an existing covered drainage pipe, approximately 300 to 335 feet, and cover that ditch to eliminate the issues. The estimated cost of materials for this project would be about $2,000. Third item of new business was the stair replacement grant. The committee reviewed 2 potential grant sources for the replacement of the stairways at the fire station and those that run from Kidney Springs to the Episcopal Church. One of the grants is an 80% grant, the other is a 60% grant. The DOT source, which is an 80% grant, requires an architect from a state-approved list. The city is in the process of getting a conceptual grade estimate from a contractor, which will then allow us to pursue the grant and associated non-grant funding. Fourth new business item was the Kidney Springs gazebo. City received a quote of $4,200, including shipping, for 8 fiberglass columns. This item is currently budgeted in the parks budget, and materials will be ordered and installed. Councilmember Deborah Johnston provided an update on materials and pricing for the flood wall railing. This is about 430 to 500 foot of railing can be purchased and installed. If I've got this right, Deb, it was about $62,500 for galvanized material or $75,000 for aluminum material.
Yes.
The colors and designs available align with Historic Preservation Committee recommendations. Under streets and maintenance, members continue to support the city responsibilities associated with the road reconstruction project, as well as normal seasonal activities. We're working a lot on storm erosion issues as resources allow. Magwater was planned to be put down on the unpaved portion of South Garden Street on Thursday, August 17th. This cost was about $1,700 to $2,200 depending on the width of the road, and these funds are in the 2023 budget. Under wastewater, the clarifier had to be drained because of trash from contractors dumping materials without moving the trash first. This has been a problem with a specific contractor. That contractor has been informed that if they don't follow the procedures for trash remover, they will be banned from our facility. As with all the others, the Public Works engineer continues to support city responsibilities associated with the road reconstruction project. Materials and equipment have been staged for the Lookout Avenue waterline replacement project, and that work actually began on August 16th. The dip bridge is opened and usable as of August 10th. And the Fall River Channel inspection by the Army Corps of Engineers is scheduled for September 6th. Regarding a 30-day outlook, we'll continue with supporting the road project. They expect to do a lot of valve replacement on Canton Avenue. A full listing of the active and inactive projects can be found on our Public Works report on the city website, and our next meeting will be Tuesday, August 29th, 1 p.m. here at the Mueller Center. Questions?
Yeah, on the inspection, that's going to go down through there on that one part between the two bridges by the Legion. What is the purpose of that plastic there, and is it going to be removed?
I don't have an answer for that.
I do.
Okay.
It was put there by the Friends of the River to try to continue to kill off the Phragmites roots, and it's not a permanent thing. They will be getting it out of there.
Okay.
And they did get approval to put it down there.
And do they have an idea of when they're going to start again to work?
I cannot answer that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Bill.
You bet. Any other questions?
Well done, Bill.
All right, Bob's not here to talk about Southern Hills Golf Course. Misty, anything from the finance office you'd like to talk about?
Sure. I do believe the next meeting for the Southern Hills Golf Advisory Committee will be September 11th at 6 p.m. at the golf course if anybody's interested in attending. I don't believe that's been rescheduled. I would like to notify council that I'll be out of the office Thursday, August 24th through Friday, September 8th. Ariel will be present for the September 5th council meeting, which will be on a Tuesday due to the Labor Day holiday on Monday the 4th. I did notify the chamber to update their community calendar with that Tuesday meeting. That Tuesday meeting on the 5th will have the first reading of our 2024 budget ordinance. Please review the distributed worksheets and the budget notable items and ask questions in advance so that we can pass that ordinance with a full vote. It does take 2 readings, so I'll be back for the second reading. Reminder to all council members that this is just budget authority. You're not approving anything other than the budget with this action. And I did mention in the notable items that I provided to you, the items that will have future action, which is almost everything you see on there. So we still have to follow all of our purchasing laws, bid laws. So this is just budget authority you're approving. The South Dakota Municipal League is having their annual conference October 3rd through the 6th in Rapid City. September 15th is the registration deadline. I'll be requesting to attend this. The location is too perfect to not attend this annual conference, and I encourage you to do the same, so please let me know if you're interested in RSVPing, and we'll take care of that for you. The first day, October 3rd, is just a golf tournament, so really the meat of the annual conference is Wednesday, October 4th through about noon on Friday, October 6th. So the agenda is available on the SDML website if you're interested in checking it out, and please let us know in the finance office before the 15th if you're interested in attending. We are sadly already saying goodbye to our new admin assistant at City Hall. Natalie Sellner has taken a job with the VA, and we wish her the best of luck. It is the field that she came to us from. She didn't apply while working for us. She did before we offered her the job, and it just took a little while longer. So although it's sad, we're celebrating her departure tomorrow, so that will be her last day. If you haven't got a chance to come by and say goodbye, please do. She was a breath of fresh air. We were happy to have her. We're sad to see her go, and we'll be talking about what we'll do with that position going forward at future meetings. So that's all I have for you tonight. Thank you.
Thanks, Misty. I have no mayor's report from Bob, so with that, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Who did the second?
We are adjourned at 7:59.
Wow.